tuned into another episode of In the Flow with your girl, Nikole. And I'm here with Pharoah Scott. Got the focus group listening party going on for his new music. What's going on, Pharoah?
Not much. I just got my focus group and pretty much people critiquing my music, which I wanted feedback. And that's basically what's going on right now. Hopefully I get some good feedback. But even if I get not so good feedback, I want that too, because I don't want people to just tell me what they want me to hear. I want to know what people think and what they feel, you know?
That's what's up. Tell me a little bit about your music, about your genre, about the songs, period.
I would like to say as an artist that my music could be genre-less, but it's more in the neo-soul category, or what you would consider to be soul, and with a little bit touch of jazz.
So tell me about some of your songs that's on your upcoming album.
On a project that I'm working on, song Allow Me is a song that I have. It's about being a gentleman pretty much, and some of the stuff that's missing nowadays from, you know, with technology and social media, you don't get that anymore. It's more so like typing and, you know, meeting. So I'm basically kind of bringing that dating mentality where you open the door for somebody, help the lady with her coat and, you know, stuff like that. The other song I have is called On My Way, and that was pretty much inspired by, it was written because when you hear somebody say, I'm looking for love, and sometimes I hear that from people, and it was like, why look for love? Why don't you just let love find you, and you just carry on with your daily life, and when it comes, it comes. And that's why that was the inspiration behind that song.
I've gotten a chance to listen to Allow Me, and the wordplay is just bananas. It allows you to really just think about it, hear it, and envision it. Yeah. What was going through your mind when you wrote Allow Me?
When you say wordplay, it's funny because there's a part in the song that says, when it pours sunshine, I won't let one raindrop fall on you. It's just, I don't know to tell the truth, it comes to me, and then I think about it later, and I just think there's, when you're an artist, it's just certain things that come to you a certain way, you play with it, And as an artist, it just have to work.
I love it. You know what? Let's take a look at your performance of Allow Me. All right.
This song is about being a gentleman, pretty much.
Take you out for one night, you'll have the time of your life. Promise you'll never forget it. We can kick and talk about what you like and what you wouldn't do. Either way, I'm interested in every single part of you. Pardon me if it came off a little too fast, baby. I didn't mean it like that. I wanna whine and dine you. Won't ever forget. You'll be reminded. You're such a lovely lady. There is no denying that your elegant touch is so, so sweet. Allow me to just kiss your hand, baby. Girl, you're one of a kind, a real exquisite type for a gentleman like myself. So why don't you just allow me, baby? Pull out your chair, open the door and let you go first, my darling. Allow me, let me get your coat, open the car door for you while I hold your hand. Allow me, and when it pours sunshine, I won't let one raindrop fall on you. Allow me to treat you just like the queen that you are, the queen that you are, yeah. Allow me pleasure in pleasing you, the pleasure's all mine. And would you be so kind to have a drink on me, and we can sit and speak about politics, religion, or whatever you're preaching about. You're classy from your head to your toes, and when you smile, girl, it glows. I love your body and soul. And every single moment I get, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, you're a star in my eyes, allow me to allow you. Girl, there's no denying that your delicate touch is so, so sweet. Allow me to kiss your hand. Girl, you're one of a kind. yourself. Don't you just allow me, baby. Oh, open the door and let you go first. I'll let you go first. Allow me to come. Open the car door for you while I hold your hand. Allow me, sunshine. Allow me to treat you just like the queen that you are. And at the end of the night, just when the time is right, I'll take you by the hand. And I'ma walk you to your door, cause I gotta make sure that you're safe and secure. See, I would love to spend the night, but we gotta start off right. Let's take it slow. A simple hug and a kiss on the cheek. See how it goes. Oh yeah. I'll let you go first. Let me get your coat. Open the car door for you. Oh, I'll hold your hand. I won't let one raindrop fall on you. To treat you just like the queen that you are, the queen that you are, yeah. Pull out your chair. I'll let you go first. Let me get your coat. You can get your coat, girl. Girl, allow me. Sunshine. Raindrop fall on you. Allow me to treat you just like the queen that you are, the queen that you are, yeah. Thank you.
More and more people seem to be pulling their hair out over hair loss and other maladies of the scalp and hair. Dr. Linda Amerson holds a doctorate degree in trichology and has over 25 years of experience as an award-winning hair care professional and is often featured as a guest columnist in various national and international hair magazines.
I felt my scalp problem was not controllable and would have to resort to wearing hats or wigs. Dr. Amerson's scalp treatments, along with improving my eating habits, has made all the difference.
Healthy hair begins with a healthy scalp, and the health of your scalp is directly affected by internal factors such as nutrition, medication, and disease.
Purchase your therapeutic essential product today at LA's Hair and Scalp Clinic, 2304 West Pioneer Parkway, Suite 6, Arlington, Texas, 76013. Call 817-265-8854. Call today.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Hi, I'm Andy Brown, author, life coach, and host of the Online Happy Hour. Join me every Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. as we talk about real topics with real people.
And I'm Miss Law.
And I'm Lady Leah.
And we are the hosts of Immense Music.
Join us every second and fourth Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m.
as we highlight independent and unknown artists right here only on
DFWIRadio.com.
up? This your girl, Jay Nikole, and I'm here to tell you about a new show called In the FloW. What is In the FloW, you might ask? In the FloW is arts, music, entertainment. In the FloW is you. So where you need to be is with me every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at a YouTube channel near you. That's 418 Productions, for those of y'all that don't know. All right, you're back with In the FloW, and that was Pharoah Scott's performance of Allow Me. I'm just at a loss of words after watching your performance and listening again. Tell me a little bit about you as an artist.
Well, I'm a songwriter. I'm an artist. I'm a singer first. I'm inspired by just music, and that's how it's been pretty much forever. I can't remember a time that I hasn't been inspired by music. As developing through singing, I started to get the craft of putting words together. I was a long time ago. I used to rap. So being an MC kind of help you with the words and try to put words together and rhyme. And then I'm into literature. So when you talk about literature, you talk about your Shakespeare's and your Van Goghs. I mean, not Van Gogh. I'm talking about Edgar Allan Poe and stuff like that, and your Mark Twain's, that kind of stuff. So I'm into literature too. So I like to write. So all that stuff come together and form, inspiration for being an artist, pretty much. And then pretty much inspiration get drawn from everywhere, from people you listen to everyday experiences. And you put those together, and then you get those creative thoughts, and it all come together.
Speaking of your inspirations, who are some of the people that have inspired you both as a writer and as an artist?
As an artist altogether, I have to say Michael Jackson. When I very first started singing, I was about 5 years old, and I'm in the living room listening to Michael Jackson. And I'm like, to me, I'm singing, and I'm like, gosh, I'm telling myself, like, this sounds pretty good. I didn't tell nobody. I kept it to myself. And then, like, I just kept on perfecting it and trying and getting better. But that was my main inspiration. As I got older, I studied artists. I would study Marvin Gaye and look at his and listen to little things that he did. I would listen to a whole album without even listening to the actual. I'll listen to a whole album and listen to the background vocals of the album. I do stuff like that. It's weird, but that's the kind of stuff that artists do. As far as writing, a singer-songwriter that I love is Stevie Wonder, and like the stuff he puts together is amazing. And that's basically, and some of the other singers, today's singers, I'm inspired by. Gregory Porter. He's a jazz artist, but I like his style. It's very unique style. His voice, and he's also a songwriter. So I draw inspiration from fellow singer-songwriters because I like what people write. And different topics, different things, and I try to bring something different to the table. I don't always like to talk about love because that's basically what everybody talks about in music. So I try to draw some. If I do, I want to bring something different to the table.
Who would you like to work with?
Who would I like to work with? Oh, that's a good question. I would like to work with an orchestra. I would like to work with either an orchestra or a big band. That's pretty much like. Working with a big band, you can do a lot of different things, kind of like what Michael Bublé does. So I would like to do something like that with a big band, like kind of like do something that swing. Nobody's doing that right now, so that's something along the lines of what I would like to work with.
Now you bringing up an orchestra or big band tells me a little bit about your background. Expand on it for me.
Well, me as an artist, I have to be versatile in some way. So I listen to everything. I try not to just listen to one particular thing. So one day I might be listening to some hip hop. One day I might be listening to some jazz. I might be listening to Thelonious Monk. And then I'll be listening to Nas. I'll listen to Frank Sinatra, Bublé, a little bit of everything. And all that put together, I can draw my inspiration from it.
I love it. I love it. Tell me a little bit about your management company.
Oh, PSA is the bomb. They're the brains behind the focus groups. They're pretty much behind the scenes on everything, and they make sure me as an artist is only working on the music and pretty much being an artist. When you have a management team, it makes a big difference because the legwork that goes into being an artist is a lot in itself. For them, they pick up the back, making phone calls, getting people to listen to music, putting focus groups together and all that good stuff. Twitter, Facebook, they're behind all that. So that's the good thing about having PSA behind me.
Now, you as an artist, are you stuck with being an artist only, or are you going to transition from here? What's the plan?
Right now, my main focus is being an artist and perfecting it, and being a songwriter and perfecting it as well. Other things may come up, but the first thing I want to do is perfect being an artist and a songwriter.
Wonderful. Well, we'll be back with more from Pharoah Scott right here on In the Flow. Y'all, we at the 1011 Grill. See you in a few.
Hi, I'm Andy Brown, author, life coach, and host of the Online Happy Hour. Join me every Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. as we talk about real topics with real people.
And I'm Miss FloW.
And I'm Lady Leah.
And we are the hosts of Immense Music.
Join us every second and fourth Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m.
as we highlight independent and unknown artists right here only on
DFWIRadio.com.
This your girl J Nikole, and I'm here to tell you about a new show called In the Flow. What is In the Flow, you might ask? In the Flow is arts, music, entertainment. In the Flow is you. So where you need to be is with me every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at a YouTube channel near you. That's 418 Productions, for those of y'all that don't know.
Yeah, I think the overall idea of the artist and what he is presenting, I think it's a good concept. I think it's definitely refreshing to what's out right now. It's a great live song. I think it's definitely a good performance, active type song from that standpoint.
I actually love the second track. I thought it was very structured. I liked the way it was structured. I knew when the hook was coming, and I knew what the hook was. One thing I will say, he needs to branch out in terms of production, because for me, the styles of the two songs were similar. Even though it was different things going on, they both, kind of sounded the same. And so when, dealing with producers, you want to have a different mix when you're doing different songs and when they have different meanings and different things like that. So I would say just watch out for that. Be careful that all your tracks don't sound the same.
Second song I thought was nice. I definitely think that would be something that I would listen to. Overall, it kind of sounded music soul childish to me, which is not a bad thing. It was kind of relaxing. It was kind of like music for me. If I was at work or at home, I would listen to. Like, if you came up with a project that was similar, like something similar, most of the music was similar to that. Some upbeat, some slow, but similar in nature. That would be something that I would like listen throughout, because there are not a lot of CDs that you can listen to the whole CD constantly. But if there were tracks that were very similar to that, not much like Candace mentioned, not the same, because you do want to deal with different producers, but his style is still like similar. That would be be a nice way to go. So I like the second track.
Allow me, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm highway action. I like Allow me. A nice little young lady. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Mellow, smooth. I like that.
And I agree with just about everybody. Allow me. I'd play it. I'd take it home today.
Second track, I definitely like that one. And yeah, it can have some help and some polish, definitely, but I definitely like the second track.
Thank you.
More and more people seem to be pulling their hair out over hair loss and other maladies of the scalp and hair. Dr. Linda Amerson holds a doctorate degree in trichology and has over 25 years of experience as an award-winning hair care professional and is often featured as a guest columnist in various national and international hair magazines.
I felt my scalp problem was not controllable and would have to resort to wearing hats or wigs. Dr. Amerson's scalp treatments, along with improving my eating habits, has made all the difference.
Healthy hair begins with a healthy scalp, and the health of your scalp is directly affected by internal factors such as nutrition, medication, and disease.
Purchase your therapeutic essential product today at LA's Hair and Scalp Clinic, 2304 West Pioneer Parkway, Suite 6, Arlington, Texas, 76013. Call 817-265-8854. Call today.
Straight out of Diamond Star Production. You ever heard?
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
This your girl J Nikole, and I'm here to tell you about a new show called In the FloW. What is In the FloW, you might ask? In the FloW is arts, music, entertainment. In the Flow is you. So where you need to be is with me every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at a YouTube channel near you. That's 418 Productions, for those of y'all that don't know. All right, that was a little bit from the Focus Group. Welcome back. We're here in the Flow with your girl Jay Nikole and Pharoah Scott. We're at 1011 Grill in Dallas, and the food is banging. Yes. So, Pharoah, what's the background of your name, man?
The funny thing is, that's my birth name, so it's not something that I picked out. My mother actually decided to name me Pharoah Scott. Her and my dad got together, and I asked her about it, and she said that my dad was into Egyptology at the time. And growing up, I didn't know what Pharaoh meant, so I just didn't like it. So I was like, why? But then when I understood what it meant, I was like, okay. Put my chest out, and I said, I'm Pharaoh. So that was pretty much it behind the name. And it works because people think that I picked the stage name. No, that's who I am. That's Pharoah Scott.
Wow, that's great. That's bananas. You got some big shoes to fill, and you on your way. You're doing a great thing.
They think I'm a tyrant because my name is Pharoah. Some people think I'll be on a power trip sometime, but nah, I'm cool.
Oh, wow. So, Pharoah, what do you have coming up next?
Right now, I'm working on a video to the single I'm going to be releasing, Allow Me. So look out for that. I'm going to have it on YouTube. Whatever there's a video, anything that I can put on a video, I'm going to have it on it. Even if I can have it on VH1 Soul, it'll be on there. It'll be on somewhere where you can see it. So look out for Allow Me.
And what are some of the venues that you're hoping to get to? You just brought up VH1 Soul. What are some other places that you're hoping to get to pretty soon?
Basically, I want my music to get to listeners that love. I'm a person that want people to listen to music and love the music. So I'm more so like my music is for music lovers. So I want to, and if you into lyrics and that kind of thing, that's why that's the people that I'm trying to tap into right now.
All right. How can us music lovers stay up on all the Pharoah Scott news and everything?
You can like me on Facebook. It's Phasco Music. That's PHASCO Music. And you can go on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Phasco Music, PHASCO Music. I have a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is bananas because I do songs in the bathroom. Some of my performances, I record that. So check me out on YouTube too. Big up on YouTube. You can just, I think the YouTube channel is Pharoah Scott. So just check me out. I mean, I'm playing at places right now. I'm really focused on, the single and promoting it and the songs. But outside of that, I've done buttons and I've done several different venues around the DFW, around the Metroplex. So just look out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode of In the Flow with Jay Nikole and Pharoah Scott. We'll catch you around, and we'll see you when we see you.